this video we're going to be working on making some Christmas presents on the laser engraver. One in wood and one in leather. There's so many of them. The curve is really cool. So this is box number 20. So we're in the midst of creating an advent calendar, a Christmas calendar, where there are 24 little drawers. This is not glued or connected. And of course, with the laser engraver, the nice thing about it is that you can both engrave, so we can engrave the number on each box, as well as cut the pieces out. This is the X-Tool's new filter that we're using. So this is the X-Tool Safety Pro AP2 air purifying system. So it's on wheels. You have a whole bunch of different kinds of filters. You have a cyclone. This you don't replace. You have pre-filter, HEPA filter, activated carbon. Now you can kind of replace some of these as needed. And so far this has been really great. It's really cool. Actually, X-Tool has a couple of sales going on around this time. I'll put links in the description below. I just went to get some of the little notes that I was typing up. So the first thing when you're designing from 2D to 3D, you want to design your cross pattern. Then you take each piece out of the cross pattern and know where the crosses are interacting with the other pieces. And then you're expanding, because you have to think in 3D dimensions, even though you're seeing in 2. Because then you have to say, okay, this piece goes across the top and interacts with the back piece. Because that back is basically this piece, that gets these little nubs taken out, so it aligns everything together. Don't they look like little tiny houses though, like in a little village? So tiny. Oh, the star broke. This is so small. Could either like glue on the little letters and put those on, which I think would look kind of cool too, or do this on. So we we have Christmas season coming up, right? So I'm creating some different presents. So one of the things I was thinking would be nice is like eyeglass cases. So I've been playing around making paper templates to get a good design that I like. This one I cut out by hand, the template and everything, and punched the holes for the sewing. I kind of want to make a bunch of these, and it would be nice if I can create a pattern in the computer, and then we can cut this out on the laser engraver. It does line up perfectly, doesn't it? It's like a nicer, more precise version. The only slightly annoying thing about cutting or engraving leather on the laser engraver, especially if you're cutting it, is the smell. It does smell, you know, it's not the greatest smell. Painted is white, but you can still kind of see. So let's just say we place our letters. Oh yeah, the wood letters coming through like that. That looks great. Okay, let's get the leather pieces out of here. Okay, this is very nice. It's amazing how much more professional this looks than when I'm cutting it out by hand. And all of the holes are so precise. I mean, this is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And the other thing you get is you get this burnt edge on the leather, which looks very clean. And you know, time to do some sewing and put these all things together. The one thing, of course, when you're dealing with the magnets, you have to make sure that you are putting them in the right way, so that they are connected as you're folding it, so that nothing is repelling. So the magnets are like that, and it doesn't actually matter right now which side you put in. Definitely want to use 2 magnets here though. You don't want to do just one, especially if you're using these kinds, because otherwise it's just not quite magnetic enough. This needs to go like this, so they need to attract. Just like that, they're attracting. Okay, so done. Bum. Little case, we got the magnet closing. Let's try them with some glasses. So we got like basic glasses here. So they fit in. It could even be slightly tighter, this case, if you wanted a super tight fit, but you know, it's nice to have a little room too. So, and then we just do this. That was interesting was just the stitching difference when I do it by hand and I use a punch compared to the laser engraver. So these are the holes from the laser engraving, and this looks really neat and clean. This is my stitching, and you know, it's not nearly as clean and neat, and the holes are further apart as well. So one thing I did on all of these, I finished these all with our mineral oil beeswax polish to condition all the leather, make it nice and add some protection. And if you're interested in this, making your own eyeglasses, I'll link to the pattern below. The other thing I did was I skived the underside here and here as well, so there was not as much material between the magnets connecting, because this connection still works, but it's not as strong. With a little bit of skiving, it is like much stronger. If you want to try out a leather project for the first time, this could be a good one. The advent calendar to me really reminds me of kind of classic German style calendars that I saw when I was young. I do really like the size of it, how it is so tiny, so you just fit a little note or a little piece of candy. Let me know if you have any questions about anything in the comments below. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.